Good morning. This is Team Beachbody and Team Impact Diamond Coach Trent here to talk to you today about what my training is going to look like over the next couple of weeks. So, the training I'm about to do is going to consist of training 6 days a week with one complete rest day. And it's going to combine two incredibly awesome programs that are also very different. One of the programs is focused on body weight movement, cardio conditioning, and high intensity interval training. And that program is one that a lot of you are going to recognize, and that is Insanity, created by Shaun T. One of my favorite programs for a lot of reasons. First off, it's intense, it works, and it's easy to take on the road with you. I mean, all you need is your own body and a DVD player and room to jump around and get crazy, and you're set. So I'll be doing Insanity 3 days a week. And then the second program that I'm going to be doing is a program that was invented by one of the best strength and conditioning coaches out there, period. The guy's name is Mark Rippetoe, and the program that he came up with is one called Starting Strength. And you can research and find out more information about Starting Strength by going to his website, startingstrength.com, or you can also buy his book. It's probably one of the best, if not the best, manual on heavy barbell training, and it's also called Starting Strength, and it is in his third edition. And I highly recommend the book, especially if you're just starting out, or even if you're an expert lifter and just want to get some more information on maybe some minor tweaks to your form to get better. So anyway, the other 3 days of the week, like I talked about, will be focused on Starting Strength, which is heavy barbell training. And the template that I'm going to use for it follows a 4-day flow, which focuses on four different assistance days. So you can see there for the first day of the 4-day flow, we've got squat, bench, and deadlift. And again, these are all barbell movements, multi-joint movements. And the squat that I'm going to do is going to be a low bar squat, is going to be a high bar squat. I'm not as good at doing the low bar squat because of my anatomy, and it has to do with the femoral bone ratio and all that stuff. But not to get into too many details, just know that I'm going to be doing a high bar back squat. And the assistance work on this day is going to consist of things training the chest and tris and abs. So for assistance work for the chest, instead of just a flat barbell bench, you could do inclined barbell bench, you could do dumbbell bench presses, push-ups, things along those lines. And then for tricep assistance work, things like skull crushers work just fine. And then for the abs, I'm probably just going to throw in a Beachbody DVD like, let's say, P90X ab ripper in order to get a good ab workout in. So that's the first of the templates. And then for the second Starting Strength template I'm going to use, it'll be the squat, overhead press, and power clean, with the assistance work focused on the legs. So good leg assistance work would be things like using a glute ham raise machine, good mornings, instead of a back squat, incorporating in a front squat as well, lunges, any leg curls, anything along those lines. And then we're moving on to the third day of the rotation with Starting Strength, and we've got squats again, bench, and deadlift. So back to that template with different assistance work consisting of back, bi, and abs. So for back assistance work, we're looking at things like T-bar rows, pull-ups and chin-ups, things along those lines. And for the last day in the 4-day sequence, we've got basically squat, overhead press, and power clean again. And this time the assistance work is going to focus on the shoulders. So shoulder assistance work would be things like, say, an Arnold press, but other barbell and dumbbell movements basically that work the shoulders besides just the overhead press. So that's the 4-day rotation that I'm going to work into the training schedule. And so what's that going to look like with Insanity? It's going to look a little something like this. So for example, this would be a weekly schedule for me for my 6 days where I'm working out, not including the 7th day for rest. So day 1 would be the squat, bench, deadlift, Starting Strength with back and bi assistance work. Day 2 would be Insanity, cardio, power, and resistance. Day 3, we got Starting Strength again with squat, press, power clean, and assistance work focused on shoulders and abs. Day 4 is Insanity, and that looks like it's pure cardio. Day 5, back to starting strength again with squat, bench, deadlift, and assistance work focusing on chest, tris, and abs. Day 6, to finish out the week, will be Insanity with a plyo cardio circuit. So I'm going to hit 3 of those 4 major starting strength templates each week, and then the one that gets skipped will start off the next week. So don't ever skip leg day. Well, don't worry, I'm not skipping leg day. First off, I'm doing barbell squats every day. I'm doing starting strength, but legs will start the next week out, and is probably one of my least favorite muscle groups to work, but it's also probably the muscle group that everyone should work the most because you get a lot out of it. So anyway, that's what my training is going to look like over the next couple of weeks. If you have any questions at all about starting strength, Insanity, or any other Beachbody programs, or anything in general health and fitness related, please hit me up, and I would be more than happy to talk to you about anything you want to talk about. My website is beachbodycoach.com/AFTrent, beachbodycoach.com/AFTRENT. And I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope you have a great day.